another beautiful day. And today we're gonna have another beautiful durian. A little bit papaya and a little bit raw cacao, which serves me as a raw energy. There's no sugar in that, no nothing. Raw cacao delivers you the punch of the energy. We can go later in the deep analysis what is inside and what kind of elements give you this punch of the energy. But as my experience, there's very little side effects. There's no sugar, but it's gonna give you like a very interesting feeling of the raw energy, I will say so. Of course, you can use it when you feel a little bit kind of low in energy. Well, I don't feel low in energy, but I sometimes go for that because all the process is gonna be going in your body a little bit faster. And as you see, it's a cloudy days, a little bit kind of gloomy. I spend a lot of time in front of the computer. I want to have kind of maybe I'll say supplements which gives me a little bit more raw energy. Well, but if you are on beautiful beach, you're gonna get this feeling of energy anyway. Beauty always makes people more happy. Yeah, well, of course it is. It is very beautiful feeling, very satisfying feeling. Well, as always, my daily routine, a little bit exercise, a little bit healthy snack, a little bit healthy fast food, as we was talking yesterday. And yeah, this is kind of like must have each day. So I can slice and dice my fruits. Well, it's gonna be beautiful papaya. Well, this is what I was talking about, the raw cacao. You can see this inside is just the raw cacao. That's, guys, that's the source of the raw energy, cacao. Yeah, tastes good, tastes bitter. I like that. I like with papaya, with anything. Once you begin to eat healthy, you're gonna understand and gonna open for you whole new world of different kind of flavors and tastes, which you don't typically have when you eat your conventional foods. Taste receptors on your tongue you develop with time. You can imagine that someone was born in a place removed from this whole craziness which you have around us and been raised only by natural things. His taste understanding is totally different from yours, from mine. Could be also, you see. But me, I'm already so many years on different kind of I will say healthy diets. I was researching different ways to eat kind of smart and sensible, and of course this is like a process when you try and you prove it's working and you understand it doesn't work for you, and you select all those things which works for you little by little with time. And my taste is a little bit different already. So when I taste something from the fast food or like typically sugary cakes or other nonsense, I feel this strong punch of the sugar, and it's not gonna make me like, you know, jump from the joy. And the reason is because I understand the consequences of what this kind of punch of the sugar gonna results. So, and I don't feel happy about it. I have this connection in my value system. If I eat something and I feel it's not good for my health, it's kind of doesn't make me excited. I feel like I taste it, I analyze, and I think, oh yeah, that's interesting, that's strong punch, but it's not like, I'm getting excited and I feel like, wow, I want to have that. That's beautiful. Yeah, that was a long process, and of course I had cravings. I wanted that, and little by little I developed my taste, which is more, I guess, more refined. I can eat like this, like raw cacao, and feel palate of those tastes. This makes me, makes me wonder. I try to analyze aftertaste and so on, which is, I guess, a way to eat. If you like all complicated things in life, the smartphones, space technology, like anything which is complicated, it has so many small ingredients, which makes the system and synergy work and delivers you very good quality. Same with the food. All the primitive things, they're just a primitive, like a bricks, like a sugar, like a salt, like oil, like primitive. They can deliver you the punch. There's nothing refined about that. Nothing deep quality, structured, like a phone. You have so many small ingredients, cool software, and the results are amazing. With a small device you can do whatever you want to do in this life now. Call, browse internet, get all the knowledge from around the world. You can talk with the phone, yeah. So endless. Same with the foods. It's like endless ocean of the tastes and aftertastes and analyzing and combinations. And so I invite you to try those things. And of course, once you begin to go on this road of the healthy stuff, it's a very interesting journey by itself. It's like a hobby. You can talk about that with the people, you can analyze that, you can share. It's very, very interesting. When I meet people and I see what they're talking about, I think, like, well, it can sound a little bit arrogant. I think, what the heck? There's no any substance, like, empty talking about empty things. At the same time, if you can talk about healthy foods, healthy lifestyle, high-grade things in life, that's such a valuable thing. You're gonna be touching the arts, the science, the modern technology. It's like the best thing in the world. And in the age of the modern technologies of the smartphones, and well, I will say this is like smart technology age. Being primitive and well, I'll say here just the primitive about the food. I think it's nonsense for me. We have all these tools on our hands, all information. So many people share the wisdom which they have been able to accumulate through the years. So just to check your phone and get the best minds who deliver you the best knowledge and enjoy that. Well, yeah, and well, we see in the internet there's so many silly people talking about silly things and kind of make silly silly videos. Sorry, totally useless. And but there are also so many smart people who go in internet and deliver more and more valuable content. And if you understand the concept of the smart entertainment, the smart TV, smartphone, smart entertainment, you can grasp it. You're able to absorb it. Like not each and other person can enjoy the classical music and arts and science, but that's That's their problem. They have been willing to develop all those senses. But if you are already in any stage of the developing this ability to enjoy smart things in life, and naturally be born with this ability, like each small kid is curious from the day one, and he tries to learn and understand the language, the movements and everything. So with the time, maybe somebody, because of the environment, they degrade and they don't develop anymore. But typically people want to develop and enjoy this world in full potential. So if you are on the way to do that, so yeah, check the guys like Ray Kurzweil, Peter Diamandis, very bright minds. Well guys, another beautiful day and another beautiful durian, king of the fruits. I guess this is the best way. Once you switch to the beautiful healthy foods, juicy, tasty, exclusive fruits, you're not going to be looking back anymore on your chocolate cake, on your cheesecake and other kind of primitive things. You're going to be looking over them. If you put some effort, you're going to be able to get them wherever you are around the world. And of course the local fruits and berries and everything, we all have access. Maybe sometimes in the winter time, but then you can get freeze-dried fruits, which is like nearly, I will say, of course they are not so good as a fresh, but they are more or less okay. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful durian today here on the beach, and I'll get a little bit of papaya, a little bit cacao, make my exercise. Well, that's my daily routine, and as I was talking before, that's the way how you can keep yourself healthy. People sometimes discuss, how much they have and how much they worth, but how much you worth if you are not able to do whatever you want to do? Like, I don't know. From my understanding, like nearly nothing. Only when you are free to do whatever you want to do, and you have enough money to buy yourself your life. And if you can't do whatever you want to do, well, I will say so that in my value system, this kind of the lifestyle isn't anything that I would like to have for myself. Always choose my businesses, my investments in such a way that they, of course, they yield me. I'm always looking for the profits. At the same time, I'm looking for most valuable thing, which is my time. How much time I have for myself, how much I can invest in myself, in my health, in my life experiences, and self-development, and in general, just enjoy the life. So, this is one big part of the enjoyment in life: healthy, quality food. Well, I'm gonna enjoy the durian, and then we can discuss small things which people ask me, so I can go through the list. Guys, try to go for the healthy fast food. It's gonna make your life much more beautiful. And when you are in good health, you're gonna be a better person, that's for sure. You're not gonna be grumpy. You're gonna be a smiley, happy person who are gonna be willing to share all this positivity with other people around the world. All unhappy people, they are not able to deliver nothing good for other people because they feel bad by themselves. So I guess the value of the healthy lifestyle is also positivity. If you are healthy, You're a positive person and you can deliver your positivity to other people. Well, another beat. Unstoppable. How much you can eat durian? Yeah, once you begin to eat durian, you get used to this taste and you like it and you love it. And after time, you begin to miss it. Of course, as everything, if you overeat, it's going to be bad. But one durian a day, I guess it's totally sufficient and it's okay. But not like each day of the week. Maybe if it's durian season, you can maybe go for a few weeks. But like anything in life, it's too much. It's too much. If it's overdosed, it's gonna be bad. You can overdose also potatoes. You can overdose the rice. You have your cravings for something sweet, for something tasty. Here you have a beautiful fruit. So satisfy yourself, satisfy your cravings, and then you can continue your veggie healthy diet, because the fruits, of course, they are too rich in different kind of carbs, mainly fructose, and too much carbs it's bad. Why is bad? We're gonna go deeper, but I guess you have been hearing, you have been getting this information that the carbs are bad, like in each and other corner, like everywhere. And last maybe decade, people have been understanding how damaging the carbs and the sugar, refined sugar is. So it's not even discussable if it's good or bad. It's totally bad. It destroys your immune system, destroys your, unregulates your endocrine system. So there's nothing good in carbs. How much we need them? Very little. And typically we get them enough from veggies like tomatoes, carrots. Totally sufficient. Yeah, still sunny, beautiful day. Warm sea, and I will be back. We will continue discuss healthy snacks, healthy lifestyle, healthy foods. It was a very good swim. After the swim, you can have raw cacao beans. Pure energy. You guys, check this one. Well, that's, guys, ultimate chocolate. Yeah, really indeed. Such a beautiful flavors from natural fruits, natural source. Such a bitter, pleasant taste. And of course, durian is durian. I wouldn't say that cacao and durian is best combination. They're interesting, they complement each other. But you can find also better combinations. Like one of my discoveries was in Bali. I discovered dragon fruit mixture with coconut meat. And I call this coconut meat like coconut noodles. You have a specific tool to scrape a coconut and have this noodle type flakes. So you mix them with dragon fruit, and it was just amazing discovery. And I call this dragon flakes. Yeah, beautiful Bali vibes of the dragon fruit and coconut. And last beat for today. Last beat of the glorious durian. Swimming, exercising, eating best fruits in the world. That's a real pleasure. A real quality of the life. High grade quality of life. It's so many places around the world where you can do that. Like places with the coconuts and the palms, they're abundant. And my understanding that there is no one place in planet Earth which can deliver you like in one place and everything in best possible way. I like Dubai. I love the Europe. Americas is great. Caribbean, Southeast Asia, many parts of coastal side of Africa. Beautiful islands in the Indian Ocean, African coastal side, Zanzibar. Well, yeah, there's so many places to enjoy in this planet Earth. But the main ingredient for all that is a good health, clear mind, and if you keep it, well, you're a happy person. I guess it's important to put the effort in self-development and healthy lifestyle so you are able to enjoy this beautiful life in full potential. What could you do if you are overweight, if you can't move around, if you feel bad? What could you do in your life? No, nothing much. You just can sleep and feel sad and bad. Well, guys, I preach and I practice. I preach healthy lifestyle with my friends, with my family, with everybody around me. And I will say only maybe 5 people for 100, which I know they practice healthy lifestyle. Well, you meet such people always in the gym. You go in any place around the world, you go in the gym and you're gonna meet a dedicated person, you know, and in the gym who maybe not going crazy about the big muscle, but in general works around different kind of muscle groups, stretches. So you're gonna meet same-minded people. Well, the movement of the healthy lifestyle is very big and so many shapes and forms. And if you're willing to find the same-minded people, you will easily gonna find them. And each time when you see someone who have a nice body, beautiful shapes, you may think, well, he's naturally gifted. Well, it could be, but I will say mainly maybe 90% of this the people who have this qualities and beautiful bodies, they work on that. They're working hard on that, mentally and physically. They learn, they make experiments, and they train, and they do the chores. Like nothing in this world comes from pure nothing. The effort, you know, no pain, no gain. It's always like that. Well, yes, I think so many people they don't understand. They think, you know, you are thin, you are skinny, but they just don't understand how much money, time, effort, persistence is in that. It's so easy to get overweight and eat junk food. It's cheap, it's simple, it's primitive. Well, and this is extremely expensive, extremely complicated. Requires huge amount of the time and effort to get it. So once you get it, of course, you don't want to miss it. You want to keep it. That's for sure. Yeah. As long as you can. Yeah. As I was talking, we all have been given 100 years on this planet Earth. So that's your choice how you're gonna manage those 100 years. And I think it's important to put the effort and get most what you can get out from this body and your mind. Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna enjoy the last beat of this beautiful fruit. It's getting cloudy, so I'm gonna spend maybe half hour more, and then it's it. That's it for me in the beach. It's not so difficult, you know. You come over to the beach, enjoy for 1-2 hours, and you do the major things, major fulfillment in life. You feel happy. Exercise, beautiful fruits. I guess that's kind of easy. And then you don't need nothing else, you know, and then you can work with your projects, spend the time in internet, spend, you know, the wrestling your brain in internet, learning and exploring the stuff. Yeah. Well, this, my guess, this is the ultimate recipe for the happiness. Well, of course, I travel a lot. I've been traveling around the world, and I meet people a lot. Of course, I have nightlife experiences, and I've been in many clubs around the world, and well, I don't know what I haven't been done in this world. Maybe something like crazy things. I don't do that. I have no any interest in the things which is without my control. I'm not going to be jumping out from the airplane. I'm not going to be jumping the cliffs, and I don't think so. It's valuable, and it's not just dangerous. It's, in my opinion, just a silly. You can get all the positive emotions from mental exercise and mental simulations in your brain, and like make a music, make a painting, make a good combinations and planning in business, make some money, and you're gonna have a huge amount of adrenaline rush and excitement when you get this money in your hand. After you're planning, you're working and spending a lot of time and going through the ups and downs, and you earn the money and you feel, yes, that was cool, yeah. And now I have this huge potential in my hands, so I can deploy it as much as I want and in a way as I want. That's much more interesting and much more exciting than any cliff jump or any other, I'll say so, nonsense. Sorry guys, but yeah, that's nothing much for me. Life offers us a huge amount of opportunities to feel the thrill, and it's not necessarily like crazy thrill with brutality and silliness. It's biggest thrill and best, I guess, the thrill is from making the money, making yourself independent, and being able to do whatever you want to do. That's the best thrill in the world which you can have. There's nothing which can makes you feel more happy than this. And all the small things like, the ice cream and fast food and jumping from the cliff or whatever, well, that's much more simpler, much more primitive. And if you're able to step above it, just try it, and you're gonna see there is the next level of excitement, next level of value and experiences. Yeah, and I'm totally sure after that you will look down, look back, and you think, what the heck, If you don't have your time for yourself, you can eat your durian in your cubicle, in your office. Doesn't matter how good is your office, and it's gonna be misery. And you can eat your durian on beautiful beach without any rush, beautiful breeze, beautiful view, and it's gonna be difficult to beat. So the time is the most valuable thing, the most valuable asset which you have in your hands. Time for yourself. Yeah. Well, durian is over. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah, raw cacao complements papaya. Thunder. Excellent. Very exclusive taste. Very pleasant aftertaste. Get a little bit of raw cacao, fresh papaya, and that's it. Very interesting taste. Well, today could be also the rain, we'll see. But for now it's like very pleasant, mild, little bit sun goes through the clouds. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go more for the veggies. Maybe avocado, tomato, zinc amounts and such things. I've been on papaya already like, well, maybe 5 days. Back to the veggies. Always when you go for fruits for the few days, you satisfy your cravings for the sweetness and excitement, and then you go back to normal, which is veggies. Like veggies is a base, is a norm. Like 99.9% of the food is a veggies. And well, sometimes some snack is a chicharron. I'm gonna buy the small cooking pot, so I'm gonna boil a little bit kind of meats, small clean meats. But yesterday I was out for the street food in the evening, and I get a little bit jackfruit and a little bit meat, very small portion. So because I understand if I'm totally on fruits, it's gonna be damaging for my body. I definitely need veggies, and I definitely need some kind of broader palette of the elements, so my body has building blocks to build everything what is necessary. As we understand that the food is always not something which you stock in your body. But the food is building blocks for your body, so we're supposed to treat it like that. So we rebuild ourselves each day by day, so we need to be aware what is missing, what is in excess, and figure out that and supplement that. And of course, we was talking about how you can do that. You need to be kind of very sensitive, and always analyze all your systems in your body. Like, you know, the gauges they show you. Your body has enough sensory and also kind of other systems who's gonna show you that something is wrong. We are very kind of advanced animals. We can survive only by seeing, smelling, tasting, feeling. So we can survive. The main thing is your brain, how it's gonna be reorganizing things and making the choices. If you're just going crazy for the fast food, well, that's the way to nowhere. You need to see all the options and choose those options which is necessary for the right time and then the right amount. Like, don't eat in the evening after the 6, and what you eat in the morning, during the daytime and evening. How much you give the break for your body, what is a fasting time, when you drink the water. So many things, you know, you need to have in certain order, so you're gonna get this good results and good state of the body and good health in general. Well, let me see, we can discuss small things which I have here in the question list. All the difference between all of us are just our brains, how we manage our brain activity, how we manage our cognition, and well, indeed, you know, the education and information which we have all around us is abundant, and everybody have access to that. Like, the internet gives opportunity for each and other person on this planet Earth to get any information which gonna enable him to reach any heights. Be the scientist, yeah, the scientist, yeah. What else? What could be the higher? Not many things could be the higher. Of course, not a politician, yeah. work with the science, be the scientist, invent the things, and implement those things in our lives. Technological systems which improves our lives. Well, also a very interesting thing which I discovered, like drive-through fast food. But it could be also the drive-through the school, the gym, and maybe also the life. The drive-through. Well, I guess it is a value to sit down and proper dining. It is a value on spending like 1-2 hours on the beach and eat proper, healthy, most tastiest food in life. Take your time, absorb it, enjoy it. But it's gonna sink in your brain. This quality time, those quality experiences. But also the thing is like sometimes. When we see in the history, like silly dictators, they was asking the people commit crazy things, go into wars, and do all those crazy things which we have seen in history books and on internet now and so on. And Hitler and so many other persons which was doing such immensely silly and stupid things. And what is like the power of these people? The power of the people are power of those people are other people who follow them, who follow those silly people like a Hitler. What a crazy guy! What a crazy! And I was having a discussion. I remember in Norway with one person, and I said that Hitler was total idiot. Total idiot. And he said, oh, you can't say like that to the person. I say, yeah, I can say like that. There is a certain degree of stupidityness when you step over it, you deserve it. You're a criminal. You're a war criminal. And in my opinion, you are stupid. Nobody. If you want to take other people's lives, step over their privacy, well. So the power of those people are, of course, the other people who follow them. So be smart. Don't be like the sheep, herd the sheeps. Have your own opinions, have your own smartness, and your own strength and understanding of the situation. If you look in European countries, you can look in Japan and other places around the world. At the same time, you can see like population of United States very heavily obese. Here in Southeast Asia, I see also people get more and more obese. Why is like that? Well, I say so the society, the values of society, push the people make decisions. And more sensible, more smart the society is, it's more easy for the, I would say so, simple people to make their decisions. And advancement of society, for me, can be described how good is infrastructure, how happy people are, how good people are taken care of. And of course, if you see so many obese people, you understand there is something wrong. Something wrong in the system. So I guess like maintenance of the streets, maintenance of the buildings, all infrastructure around us, and also maintenance of the population. This is a duty of society, like we have in schools, classes, like sport classes, to exercise, and, play the ball, run around, and not just run around. You have run in the laps and the time and the sprint, and of course the long distances. There is a specific subject for the physical activities, which is not like just hanky-panky. It's specific. Population of the last 50 years, people of the last maybe 50 years from 70s can enjoy the fruits of the labor of previous generations. So many roads, bridges, infrastructure around the world have been built already, like mainly. And the last 50 years, people, of course, they have been improving infrastructure dramatically. In some places, like in China, this is a recent history. Like maybe 30 years ago, China was kind of very agricultural and not developed place. But if you look in Europe, United States, majority of the biggest projects have been done by 1970s and 80s maybe. And now it's a time when the new generation can enjoy the fruits of the labor of previous generations and can feel a little bit more relaxed. And the question is how those people are going to be utilizing this utilities, this infrastructure. And are they not going to get too lazy? Yeah. Like, you know, if you have grandparents and parents always accumulating the wealth and building the houses, and so you end up in a family where you have your house, maybe you two, you have no any kind of incentives to move around and make something valuable in life. You just can, exist on the fruits of the labor of previous generations. That's an interesting thing, which we're going to be witnessing more and more. Expression that overweight is definitely a sign of the weakness. Person calm, control emotions, and compensate daily emotion flow with the food. Emotions are made by the hormones. Hormones production is driven by the brain. So if the brain doesn't function correctly, person's endocrine system will produce unbalanced hormones, which are going to drive this person to unsensible decisions. And at the end of the day, eating the junk food. So again, it's a cycle. Unbalanced brain activity leads to unbalanced endocrine system and leads to the unbalanced behavior and overeating junk food. Also, again, about brain activity, you need to understand that everything what we see and hear is going to be recorded in our brain pattern recognition system. Synapses is made when you see something, when you hear something, when you absorb new information. So you lay the layers in your neocortex of the new information, of those synapses, those connections, those patterns. So you saturate the brain with something, and then there's only the question with what you saturate your brain. What kind of information? Like guys who are playing the games all the day. What they gonna be depositing in the brain, and what they're gonna be able to deliver back from this brain? That's a huge question. Very important what we have in our brains, what kind of information we saturate. Is this information useful, positive, and so on. So that's why I'm against silly behavior, excessive gaming, and anything which is excessive, unsustainable, in my opinion, unvaluable. It may look for you like just a game, like just a funny passing time, but it's not. It stays in your brain. It makes you you. Yeah. what you're going to be able to deliver back if you sit all day in the front of the computer playing their cruel and silly games. You're going to be delivering same silly jokes and silly behavior. So we need to think twice before we advertise those things, we popularize those things. So there's very little value in that, if any. Well, typically I don't make any kind of fancy edits in my videos. So I saw last few years artificial intelligence modules are so strong, so you can feed any kind of bits of information, video and music, and it's going to be compilation of crazy transitions and video editing. For that reason I think the video editing has lost the value in my eye. So the only information which you translate is valuable. All those transitions and effects, well, you're gonna see, because I was working in that, and I still gonna have attachment to those technologies. You're gonna see everything what gets automated loses its value, like mass-produced plastics and so on. They cost pennies, and like glass bottle maybe 500 years ago could be very cool thing and cost huge amount of the money. But now it doesn't cost anything, like zero. It's a waste. Same with editing. In the future is going to be mostly waste. Only the smart, valuable information, which could be arranged, quality, it could be a little bit kind of packaged, more quality, but crazy transitions and blinky stuff, there is no value in that anymore. Well, societies which is poor or societies which is rich, what makes society poor or rich? Not only the resources which societies have access, which of course still plays a major role, like oil, gas, but in the future of course the major value is going to come from information. The biggest companies in the world is information technology companies, and it's going to be like this. And if you're going to look a little bit back before the oil kind of craziness, maybe 200 years ago, then you're going to see the biggest business also was information business. And guess which was? This one. Yeah, religions. That was the biggest business. And there was a huge amount of different kind of religions, and few of them was very powerful, and although there was a fight and still is, now those things of course are in modern societies are in the past, but the new information and information of gathering the huge masses of the people and feeding them a certain amount of the products and so on, that's kind of businesses in the future are going to be most valuable ones. Well, going same old roads, you're not gonna reach any new destinations. New roads, new approach, and learn from them who already have been successful. So all those new roads are gonna lead you to the new and better places. People who you typically see around in your circle, and analyze the lifestyle which they have. And if you want to be in the same position as they are, so you're supposed to do the same thing, more or less. So and if those people preach you something radically different from the way how they are living their own lives, so that means they have no clue. So if you're gonna copy them, you're gonna be like they are, even if they preach something else. You always look on the core, how people live the life today, what kind of lifestyle they have. And if you're gonna copy them, you're gonna be the same. So we should look on the people who have success in life and implement those things which they have been able to figure out. And this is how we can reach something better, the same as they have. So only if you see the successful people and copy them. Other people who just can just to show the way and theoretically, but in practice they don't have it. They have no freedoms, they have no good health, they have no good body, don't have a good clean mind. So how they can teach you or show you the way to get there? No way. They don't get it, they don't have it. Most important is live in a current moment in many ways. Touch from the past, parents, school, society, what was good some time ago. You should be present in the current time. It's important that your endocrine system remembers the positive moments from the previous times and releases the hormones according to those memories. So you need to break out of all those past things and create a new, more quality things which are going to deliver you the quality well-being in the present time. Well, all nations go the same development path. Includes eating, transportation, work, rest, time, governmental systems, technology, materials, products. So there is a little guess, more or less, always known for each society, for each country. You know how they're going to be developing. Like look in Africa, look in Asia. They're going to be going the same path, which is already done in Europe and States. Why don't take seriously any overweight person? Well, yeah, definitely it's something missing in this person's understanding of the managing the lifestyle. Good to go. Such a bless. Being able to spend time on a beautiful beach. Hello, hello. Yeah, the sea is warm. You can enjoy the swimming well in the morning, in the evening, anytime. It's always around 28 degrees. It's always after you eat healthy, you feel so good. It's nothing compares to this beautiful feeling of easiness, lightness. Last days. Hopefully soon gonna be able to go and see new places. I already miss all that kind of traveling mood. Well, come again. Come again. Just hopefully good weather. Like each day it's now cloudy. Few hours of the sun in the morning and then it's afternoon cloudy. And in days like this, when it's kind of a little gloomy, you must eat even more healthy to keep your spirits high. Clean, healthy veggies and And if you are able to have already good health, so you can enjoy a little bit healthy fruits, get a little bit raw cacao, so the spirit's gonna be high. You're gonna feel uplifted and full of energy. And that's hot chili. Yeah, well, we'll see. I guess it's time to get back on a healthy diet. Get a little bit of avocados, tomatoes, and so on. City buzz. Hello. So back in the city. Buzz, exhaust. Was so nice on the beach with the durian, huh? Oh yeah, it is. Beautiful nature, of course, it's priceless. Well, you understand that only when you get back to the city. Yeah. Everything in life is always in comparison. You compare the things one side, another side. This is how you can really understand the value of the stuff. Otherwise, if you're always in a situation which is comforting and the quality, you can't understand how it could be. Like so many people, I guess from the Europe, from the United States, they can't understand how it is to be in a place which is like buzzy and crowded. And for many, I guess, local people, it's very difficult to also understand how we live the lives back in Europe. How our streets look like, how our pavements look like, what kind of the animal management systems we have. Well, I guess for that reason people must travel more. They must see more places in order to get a broader picture of the life.